Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about how to keep puberty, from killing your preteens, girls' self-confidence. Yes, it's frightening these days how young girls are when they start to get the message that how they look is super important. Our culture is so appearance focused that even in elementary school, girls may worry about how cute, how pretty they look, or even how sexy. Yikes, that makes raising a confident girl in today's photo focused culture challenging, very challenging. I mean, certainly by the time girls reach like middle school or in university, they are well aware that they are judged by their looks, and almost all they think about is how they look. And in the year, numerous studies have shown that a time in life that girls experience the steepest decline in confidence is in their preteen, years, just as puberty hits. It's heartbreaking to see your wonderful, interesting, full of life daughter start to find fault with her body or even hate it. As a mom and as a female too, you can probably relate that you should watch till the end. Even as adults, it's so easy to worry about our flaws, extra pounds, and every other way, large or small, you don't measure up to some idealized standard of beauty, that doesn't even exist in the real world. Other things are more important than looks, but it's so hard not to get stuck in it because that's where we find ourselves. So imagine how much harder it is for our young children. So young girls must understand the in and outs of puberty. I mean, even boys, but this particular video is for girls. Parents need to have ongoing conversation about everything puberty with their adolescents. It's important they receive accurate information from a reliable source instead of only receiving messages from marketing, social media, and random sources on the internet. Until the culture changes, it's probably not possible to raise a daughter who is completely free of self-consciousness, about her face, her hair, and her body. I'm not talking about looking good, but it's not hopeless. There are definitely things parents can do, that offset the forces that try to make appearance the dominant measure of a little girl's or girl's child's worth. So here are 7 tips to help instill confidence in your preteen girl, or your teenagers. The first one is watch your own language. Too many of us adult women complain about wrinkles, cellulite, or how much we weigh, or how fat we look from a certain age, and our daughters hear us. Self-criticism about our own appearance isn't great for us, and it isn't doing our daughters any favor, especially of those that have daughters. The words we use matter. Strive to be kinder to yourself about your physical flaws. Catch yourself before you say anything negative about your own or anyone else's body, especially when you're around your girls. You will age. We're happy to be alive. You will age, and these things will show. Number 2 is focus on things besides look. Raising the confident girl means going beyond their appearance. Compliment your daughter less often on how appearance, and much more often on more important intrinsic things about her creativity, her problem solving, her kindness, her intellect, her courage, her being a good friend, those kind of things. You might work with her to develop a list of things that strengthen, which can refer to when she starts worrying about appearance. Write them down. The third thing is validate the awkwardness of puberty. It's a reality that just as girls start to get more focused on approval of others, their body starts doing inconvenient things. Developing breast and hips feels awkward to most girls, especially those who develop earlier, or later than their peers. Acne makes kids even more self-conscious. There's not a lot we can do about this, but we can talk with our daughters about it. Make sure she knows that almost everyone feels uncomfortable about these changing bodies, and we will all go through it. I don't know which number is this. Number 4, encourage your daughter to look around at real bodies. Point out the unrealistic standards that apply to models, actresses, and a far cry from what most people actually look like. Suggest she look not just in the media, but at actual people in all our variety. In particular, have her notice women who excel at sports, other than things like gymnastics and figure skating, where appearance matters a lot. Soccer players, javelin throwers, basketball players, and all the rest. Strong, healthy, fit women come in all sorts of shapes and sizes. The model teen ideal is most advertising is actually an unhealthy level of thinness. It's much better to be strong and fit than to be thin, skinny, and sick. Have her use her body, not just look at it. That's number 5. Our bodies are amazing. We can climb, run, dance, hug, create. We don't have to do those things because someone is watching us, but because they feel good to us on the inside. Invite your daughters to pay attention to what ways of using her body makes her feel strong, competent, happy, and glowing. If she's into sports, that may be easy. If she's not much of an athlete, help her to find some other ways to enjoy her body for things it can do. Maybe walking, karate, or yoga. Celebrate your body, not majorly for how it looks, but what it can do for you. And number 6, educate your daughter about how marketers, or social media manipulate us. The more businesses can make us think we're not good enough, the more cosmetics, clothes, weight loss surgery products they sell. Make a game of, you guys can play a game of catching marketers' tactics. Go through a magazine with your daughter or watch commercials together. Point out all the ways women look, and women's look are put down, or a certain form of attractiveness that is glorified. Virtually every ad for makeup, skincare, hair products, or clothes implies there's something that needs to be fixed. Not everything needs to be fixed, so that we can just buy these products over and over again. Have her get outside and off her mobile phones for those that have. A focus on appearance is by definition all about how we look at other people. The way to offset that is paying attention to how we feel inside. In a constantly connected, constantly comparing world, that's become a lost art. We don't look inside again. We're constantly looking outside. And research has shown that girls who have at least an hour or two every day, not sleeping, without devices, do better emotionally than girls who are constantly connected, constantly searching, so let's help our children. I mean, this is for people that have phones. My children don't have phones yet, so we can help them build up a healthy lifestyle with these technologies, so that when they get it, we get it. Though it can be hard to get your teen or preteen off the phone, but it will be worth it. Even better, ensure your daughters get time away from devices every day. Get outside, encourage her to go for a walk, meditate, draw, some other creative stuff, anything that she enjoys doing, and let her have time to sleep, rest, to step away from comparison, tune her own thoughts to her, her own feelings. Hands-on analog experience in the real world is the most valuable antidote to body shaming distortions of digital life. I hope this has helped you. I'll be opening up a class in 2024 for growing up children, for preteens and teens. All the details, I've made a post about it, so go check it out. This can be a Christmas gift for your child. It's very important that we constantly having these discussions with our children. Like this video, share, drop me a comment, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I'll see you in my next one. Thanks for being here. Peace.